In a world where the fitness industry is dominated by corporate giants, one brand has risen to unexpected success: Gymshark. What began as a guy printing t-shirts in a garage has turned into a global phenomenon with millions of loyal customers and a valuation of over $1 billion. But how did a pizza-loving guy create one of the fastest-growing companies in the fitness industry? Join us as we dive into the inspiring story of Gymshark, a story of passion, determination, and the power of community. Gymshark is arguably one of the most influential companies in the fitness clothing industry today. It's hard to believe that a small gym clothing business that launched in 2012 could rise to such heights. But Gymshark has done just that. It all started in the bedroom of Ben Francis, a former pizza delivery driver from the UK who is now the richest self-made person under 30. Gymshark is now a global brand worth over £1 billion, and we're here to uncover the secrets to their success. But let's start at the beginning, with Ben Francis. As a teenager, he worked for his grandfather's furnace lining company. But it was a high school IT class that sparked his interest in building apps and websites. Along with this, Francis also developed a passion for fitness. These two passions collided and he started creating fitness websites just for fun. Little did he know, this was the start of something much bigger. So how did Gymshark grow from a small startup to $1 billion brand? It all began with a young lad named Ben Francis who was destined for greatness. While working for his grandfather's furnace lining company as a teenager, Ben developed a passion for building apps and websites thanks to an information technology class he attended. At the same time, he was also a fitness fanatic, always looking for ways to improve his physique. Driven by his passions, Ben began creating fitness websites for fun. But it wasn't until he attended Birmingham Aston University in 2011 that the idea of Gymshark began to take shape. With the help of his school friend Lewis Morgan, Ben developed the first version of the Gymshark website, and thus the journey began. Initially, Ben and Lewis used the website to dropship fitness supplements, acting as middlemen between customers in the fitness industry. However, they soon realized that the profit margins were too low, and there was no future potential in the industry. Not to be discouraged, Ben and Lewis used their savings to purchase a sewing machine and screen printer and began creating their own fitness wear. This was the money they saved working as Pizza Hut delivery boys. And that is how Gymshark was born. From humble beginnings, Ben Francis's passion for fitness and tech has created a legacy that inspires millions of people worldwide. Things kicked off when Ben Francis took a leap of faith and emptied his bank account to secure a space for Gymshark at the prestigious Body Power Expo in 2012. With his friends, he developed a luxe-fitted tracksuit and showcased it at the expo. Little did he know that this move would be a game-changer for the brand. The product's popularity skyrocketed and Gymshark received the highest order quantity they had ever received. Ben and his team returned from the trade show and put the product online, and that's when everything changed. Within an hour, Gymshark had more traffic and sales than ever before, raking in over $42,000 in a single day. Talk about a massive success. What's more impressive is that Gymshark didn't rely on third-party logistics to sell and ship their products. Instead, they invested in their warehouse and supply chain to have complete control over the process, ensuring everything ran smoothly. This level of control set them apart from the competition and allowed them to scale the company rapidly. Today, Gymshark is a global fitness brand that ships to over 100 companies and boasts a massive following on social media. Their new launches often sell out within hours, proving the high demand for their products. Gymshark's explosive growth into $1 billion fitness wear brand is a fascinating story, and it's all thanks to their clever marketing strategies to truly appreciate Gymshark's history and their rise to the top. It's important to understand how they marketed their products to their audience. One of the critical factors in Gymshark's growth is their innovative use of influencer marketing. They have revolutionized the way brands launch themselves in the digital age, and their success speaks for itself. By partnering with social media influencers, Gymshark was able to tap into a vast audience of fitness enthusiasts and grow their community rapidly. Ben Francis, the mastermind behind Gymshark, turned many fitness influencers into ambassadors who would wear and promote the brand. This turned out to be an extremely successful strategy as the ambassadors had large followings on social media, which helped Gymshark gain even more fans. While many people aspire to be Gymshark influencers, the company had no set criteria for selecting ambassadors. They only work with people who genuinely love the product and are passionate about fitness. This approach helped Gymshark build a family of influencers who shared the same passion, and helped grow the company into something much bigger. At the time, this kind of influencer marketing was rare in e-commerce, and Gymshark has certainly been a pioneer in this area. Gymshark's social media strategy played a significant role in the brand's success, and influencer marketing was a key element in their approach. Gymshark's Instagram focus was on fitness accounts with massive followings. By sponsoring these influencers, Gymshark gained a significant amount of exposure through their posts and stories, which usually showcased Gymshark's fitness wear. The brand was meticulous about selecting influencers that fit their product and target audience, ensuring credibility and authenticity in their campaigns. In Gymshark's history, the brand collaborated with several fitness YouTubers and sent them samples of their products, hoping for a positive review in return. This marketing approach turned out to be very successful, leading the brand to sponsor a plethora of fitness bloggers, Instagrammers, and YouTubers. Gymshark also organized meetups with their ambassadors, which helped to engage with fans and promote the brand's ethos. These events created a personal connection between the brand and its community, which resulted in more loyal customers. With massive followings on platforms like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram, it's clear that they know how to work the social media game. And the best part? Their posts always look sleek and professional, no matter which platform you're viewing them on. But here's the kicker. Gymshark isn't just using social media to make sales. Nope, their main goal is to build their brand and offer value to their followers. And let me tell you, they're killing it on Instagram. With 3 different accounts and millions of followers, Gymshark is always sharing inspiring photos of their fitness influencers to motivate their fans. Of course, Gymshark doesn't just stop at Instagram. They have over 1 million followers on Facebook, where people eagerly await news of new products from the brand. And let's not forget about the power of the Gymshark hashtag. This little gem helps the company reach new audiences every single day. But Gymshark isn't content to just post and run. They've created a special Gymshark community account where fans can share their own fitness journeys, read up on other stories, and strengthen their bond with the brand. With Gymshark, it's clear that social media isn't just a way to make sales. It's a way to connect with people and inspire them to reach their fitness goals. Now, you might have heard that they don't always have sales, and that's true, but when they do, they go big. We're talking Black Friday big. To make the most of this shopping extravaganza, Gymshark totally switches up its game. They swap out their usual bright, flashy images for blacked-out pictures that scream sale. And boy, do people take notice. With a week-long sale and a ton of Instagram ads, Gymshark makes sure everyone knows about their incredible deals. But that's not all. Gymshark knows how to play on our fears of missing out, and they use this to their advantage. Every Monday at 3 p.m., they shut down their site and only show a countdown timer. Their brand ambassadors jump in on the action, hyping up these countdowns and deals on social media to get people even more excited. And when the timer hits 0, boom, the site is back up and running with amazing offers that customers just can't resist. Gymshark's Black Friday strategy isn't just about flashy ads and crazy deals. They've got some seriously sneaky tactics up their sleeve. Take the checkout line, for example. Customers have to wait in line for 2 whole minutes before they can even think about checking out. And even then, they might find that the product they wanted was already sold out. Talk about exclusive. But Gymshark isn't just an online brand. They've got their fingers on the pulse of their customers, both online and offline. Their central blog is a hub for all things fitness and health, providing customers with tips, tutorials, and more. It's no wonder they are known as the go-to brand for wellness. And when it comes to reaching customers offline, Gymshark doesn't mess around. They've experimented with pop-up stores, bringing in their top athletes so fans can meet them in person. This not only boosts sales, but it also helps educate and engage their fans. Since they launched the initial website as college students more than 10 years ago, Gymshark has seen remarkable development. Ben Francis, who was just 19 when he founded the company, expanded Gymshark into a $1 billion workout apparel company. The fitness sector has seen tremendous development for the organization. The development of a community, effective influencer marketing, and both online and offline sales are responsible for its success. So do you feel inspired? Will you try out Gymshark's fitness wear or start building your own community on social media? Maybe you'll even take inspiration from Ben Francis's story and start your own business. Let us know your views in the comments. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, please hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay up to date with our latest videos. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.